And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Trinity Baptist College for Game 2 of our doubleheader between the TBC Eagles and the Voorhees College Tigers. Trinity Baptist won the first game 23-1, and the Eagles will send Cheyenne Simmons to the mound to start Game 2. Same batting order for the Tigers. Zykia Chappelle leading things off. She's the catcher. Ariana Card in center field. Aubrey Callum, the shortstop. The middle third of the batting order, Kynesha Graham back on the mound. Kaishimia Bunkley playing third. Destiny Owens in left. And the bottom third is Casey Johnson at first. Melisi Newbill at second. And Lavacia Palmer in right field. First ball swinging from Chappelle. And no balls and a strike. Cheyenne Simmons, no wins, 5 losses so far, making her 8th appearance and 6th start of the season. And she gets a line drive hit into center field for a base hit. And just like she did in Game 1, Zakia Chappelle leads things off with a hit. That one just out of the reach of Morgan Wells, the second baseman. Simmons has pitched 1 complete game, 26 total innings, 31 hits, 32 runs, 28 earned, while walking 27 and striking out 14. Here's center fielder Ariana Card, and she takes the first pitch low and outside. Card 0 for 2 in game number 1. Lana Fletcher went the distance, 5 innings, 1 unearned run on 1 hit, no walks, and 10 strikeouts. And Simmons delivers the 1-0, and this one in the dirt for ball 2. Jordan Hartung is playing left field. Kate Wilhoff is in center, and Tiana Hopkins is in right. Amber Weiss at third. Katie Gooden playing short. Morgan Wells at second. Crystal Haynes at first, and Brittany Fry behind the plate. 2 balls, no strikes, and this one slipped out of Simmons' hands and gets away, and that will allow Chappelle to get into scoring position. So a runner at second with nobody out. I'm Ray Bureau. Dean Bureau's our cameraman here for TBC Eagles Athletics. 3 balls, no strikes to Card. And a pitch. And that one is right down the middle for the strike. So a count of 3-1. And pitch on the way. And that one's down the middle for strike 2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Simmons trying to come back from falling behind in the count. And here's a 3-0. And this one is fouled back into the net, and the count will remain full. Eagles had 18 hits in game number 1. 2 home runs, Tiana Hopkins and Brittany Fry. 3-2 and swung on and missed. That is strike 3 and out number 1. And it brings up the shortstop, Aubrey Callum. And Callum comes to bat with a runner at second and 1 out. Simmons ready, and the first pitch. That one got the outside corner for the strike. Not quite as sunny as we had it earlier this afternoon. No rain in the forecast, but it is cloudy overhead as we start game 2. No balls and a strike. And Simmons winds and delivers. Bunt is dropped down and picked up in foul territory. Fry came up ready to fire. Wells covering first. But it's no balls, 2 strikes. So Callum will pick up her bat, step back into the box, down in the count. 85 degrees here on the west side as we start game 2. This one in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Do have a possibility of rain later on tonight and tomorrow. Clouds are starting to move in. Hopefully nothing while we're still playing here. Wasn't in the forecast for the afternoon. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Simmons delivers and misses inside to fill the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pretty nice crowd following the Tigers down from Denmark, South Carolina. Glad to have you in attendance. Glad to have you watching us on the live feed as Simmons gets strike 3 called, and there are 2 away. So after the leadoff single, Simmons has fanned the next 2, and she has Kynesha Graham at the plate. 2 outs with a runner at second. Graham nothing out of 2 in game number 1. Swing and a miss. Zakia Chappelle led off with a base hit, looped into center field, advanced on a wild pitch, and still there with 2 outs. No balls and a strike to Graham. And this one in the dirt gets by Fry, and that allows Chappelle to take third. So 2 outs now with the runner at third. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kynesha Graham. And the 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. Count of 1-2. With the win in game 1, Trinity Baptist now 6-14 on the season. These are the first games of the season for the Voorhees Tigers, led by Coach Derwin Farr. Here's the 1-2, and this one is fouled off to the right side. And a nice play off the net by Taishimia Bunkley. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner at third. And Simmons is ready. And here comes that 1-2 pitch. A fastball misses up and away, and that evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Simmons ready and a pitch. Misses low and outside. Wind is now blowing straight out over the center field fence at about 8 miles per hour. Simmons ready with the payoff pitch. And that one is low for ball 4. Snap throw to third. Almost got by Weiss, but she's able to keep the ball in front of her and keep the runner at third base. So runners at the corners with 2 outs, and Taishimia Bunkley, the third baseman, at the plate. Bunkley scored a run in game number 1. She was hit by a pitch in the second inning, stole a base, ended up coming all the way around, and she takes the first pitch fastball on the outside corner for a strike. So no balls and a strike. Simmons delivers and misses low and outside. Now even now at 1-1. And we have a runner trying to take second base. And she is in. Graham, seeing second base left wide open, credit her with a stolen base. And a count of 1-1 on the batter, Taishimia Bunkley. Two outs. Simmons delivers the 1-1 and misses outside for ball 2. Destiny Owens on deck, followed by Casey Johnson, Melise Newbill, and LaVasia Palmer. That's the batting order for the Tigers in game 2. 2 balls and a strike and a pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count is even at 2-2. Eagles middle infielders well off the bag, giving a lot of room on the ground up the middle. Here's a 2-2, struck her out. Good fastball right by the hitter. 1 hit and a walk, but 3 strikeouts. And after a half inning of play, we have no score. And we'll take this opportunity to give you the TBC Eagles batting order here in game number 2. Leading off, playing first base, is Crystal Haynes. Batting second in center field, Kate Wilhoff. Batting third, playing shortstop, Katie Gooden. The cleanup hitter is right fielder, Tiana Hopkins. Batting fifth, playing second base, is Morgan Wells. Batting sixth, the designated player, Kennedy Williams, whom we named player of the game in game 1. She drove in 3 runs and also scored 3 as well. Batting seventh will be the catcher, Brittany Fry. Jordan Hartung is in left. She will bat 8th. And rounding out the Eagles batting order is third baseman Amber Wise. They are going to face Kynesha Graham. Haynes, Wilhoff, and Gooden, the first 3 scheduled hitters. Eagles will play Miami Hamilton, coming all the way down from Ohio. That game will begin at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we'll have both games of that doubleheader here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Voorhees College will stay in town, go downtown to face Edward Waters University. That doubleheader is scheduled to begin at 12 noon. And Tigers fans, if you want to watch that doubleheader tomorrow, go to YouTube, look up Edward Waters University Athletics, and there you will find the direct link to tomorrow's doubleheader. Eagles coming to bat for the first time. Haynes, Wilhoff, Gooden, then Hopkins, Wells, Williams, Fry, Hartung, and Weiss. Defensively for the Tigers, Destiny Owens is playing left, Ariana Card in center, and LaVasia Palmer is in right. Around the infield, Tyshemia Bunkley at third, Aubrey Callum playing short. At second base is Melise Newbill, and playing first, Casey Johnson. Doing the catching, Zykia Chappelle, the battery mate of Kynesha Graham. Eagles looking for their second doubleheader sweep of the season. They took 2 from Fort Valley State University, a Division II team up in Fort Valley, Georgia, as part of their 4 wins of their first 5 games. Crystal Haynes steps up to the plate. Game number 1, Haynes 2 for 3, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and a first pitch swinging and a line drive towards right. And Haynes is aboard with a base hit, and the throw will get away, and that will allow Haynes to take second. She led off game 1 with a triple to left, leads off game 2 with a base hit into right, and advances on the overthrow. So a runner at second, nobody out for Kate Wilhoff. Game number 1, Wilhoff was 2 for 3 with an RBI. She also walked twice and scored 4 runs. Takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Eagles batting for the first time in game number 2. Hello to Marilyn Gordon watching us from Spring Hill, Florida. TBC Eagles fan, does a lot of help for Eagles athletics. Finishing up her spring break, and Marilyn, we'll be glad to see you back on campus on Monday. 2 balls, no strikes, and this pitch gets up and away, but Haynes holds a bag at second. 3 balls, no strikes. Won't be able to see all the comments posted, but we always appreciate those of you who let us know, and even if you don't, thanks for watching us here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network on YouTube. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4 is low, putting Wilhoff aboard. 2 on, nobody out. Brings up shortstop Katie Gooden. Katie in game 1, 1 for 3. Drove in 1 and scored 1. And the first pitch misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Diana Hopkins waiting on deck. And the 1-0. And this one is on the outside corner for a strike. Not sure Gooden agreed with that, but it's 1-1. Count of 1 ball, 1 strike. And pitch on the way, misses low for ball 2. So 2-1, Gooden at the plate. Haynes at second, Wilhoff at first. Pitch on the way, in the dirt. Haynes will take off. Both runners will advance. So runners now at second and third. Nobody out for Katie Gooden, who has 3 balls and 1 strike on her. Just saw 1 raindrop fall. Well, forecast doesn't always do what it's predicted to do. Here comes Haynes as this one gets away. Ball 4. Gooden goes all the way to second. So that'll be a wild pitch that allows Haynes to score and Wilhoff to take third. Gooden draws the walk and gets credit for a stolen base. Diana Hopkins at the plate. 1-0 TBC leads. And the first pitch to Hopkins, hit hard into left field. 1 run is in. Here comes Gooden. She will score, and the Eagles lead 3-0. Hopkins, who had the 2-run homer in game number 1, scored 3 times, just drives in a pair. Eagles still batting with nobody out. Well, the rain wasn't forecast to start till later tonight, but just saw a drop fall. And the first pitch to Morgan Wells in the dirt for ball 1. Wells didn't start game 1. Nothing out of 1, but she did drive in a run with a ground ball. Line drive caught by the third baseman, Taishimi Bunkley. Wells has had some tough luck like that all season long. She's had a number of line drives caught. So 1 out for the designated player, Kennedy Williams. And the first pitch is upstairs. Hopkins takes off and steals second base. Kennedy Williams, 2 for 2, 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs. She also drew a walk. And this pitch misses low and inside. So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Little looper on the infield, and we do have some collision at second base. That might be an interference call. And we'll wait for the final word. Both umpires are going to talk things over. Shortstop Callum going to make the play. Ran into the runner, Hopkins, off second base. Have to give the fielder a chance to make the play. Both umpires still talking it over. And Hopkins will be called out. So that goes down as a single for Kennedy Williams. And the shortstop, the closest player, gets credit for the putout. So there are 2 outs. And Brittany Fry at the plate, and now the rain, which wasn't supposed to happen until later, starting to come down pretty briskly. And the first pitch fastball misses high. And fans have scattered looking for some shelter. One ball, no strikes. Fortunately, we are inside. High pop-up, and this one is out of play. So unless the wind starts to blow the rain in, we should be all right. But Coach Bennett coming out to take a look as the rain picks up even more. Coach Bennett asking for the lights to be turned on, and this one misses high for ball 2. Thank you to Jamie Bird opening up the little building behind the bleachers, allowing Dean and me to stay inside and keep bringing you the game, and hopefully we'll be able to as long as they play. 3 balls and a strike. Brittany Fry also had a home run in game number 1. She was 2 for 2, 3 runs scored, and a total of 3 runs driven in. This one is ball 4. That will put Williams at second and Brittany Fry at first. And the rain has calmed up just a bit right now. Jordan Hartung ready to take her hacks. Game number 1, Jordan Hartung was 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. She also drew a walk. 3-0 Eagles, still batting in the bottom of the first. 2 on, 2 out. Kennedy Williams at second, Brittany Fry at first, and the pitch. There's a ground ball, fielded, and a throw in the dirt, but scooped, and a nice play by Casey Johnson to retire the side. Eagles get 3 runs on 3 hits and leave 2, and after 1, Trinity Baptist leads 3-0. Three nothing Eagles after 1, and Voorhees will send up hitters 6, 7, and 8 in the batting order. Destiny Owens, Casey Johnson, and Melise Newbill. First 3 runners for the Eagles all reached base and scored. The big blow, the 2-run single by Tiana Hopkins. First run of the inning, Crystal Haynes scored on a wild pitch. So there's your scoring summary through the first inning. Cheyenne Simmons walked 1, allowed a hit in the first, but also struck out 3 Tigers. Now Destiny Owens at the plate. First batter of the second, and Simmons winds and delivers and gets a ground ball right back to the box. And Simmons threw it high, but Haynes reached up and pulled it down for the out. Always like when the pitcher gets 1 pitch, 1 out. And we just saw some lightning down the left field line. Not sure if the umpires noticed it, but there was a bolt down the left field line. Umpires looking at each other, saying play on. It was far away. They're going to keep an eye on the weather. This is Casey Johnson. First ball swinging and strike one. So no balls and a strike. The rain has stopped completely now. And that one misses low, and the count is 1-1. Still some darker clouds overhead. All through game one, there was no sign whatsoever of rain, and again, the forecast called for it later tonight. Here's the 1-1, and a ground ball foul to the right side. So the count goes to 1-2. Lights have come on, not really taking that much effect. We still have a lot of good sunshine. And again, no rain at the moment. Simmons ready. Here's the 1-2. One out, base is empty. And Simmons delivers. And strike three called on the outside corner. And that is out number 2. And strikeout number 4 for Simmons. 4 of the 5 outs via the strikeout. Second baseman Melise Newbill at the plate. And Simmons ready with the first pitch, swung on and missed. No balls and a strike. And Simmons ready and delivers, and this one is high, and the count is even at 1-1. Told you about the doubleheader scheduled to begin at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. The Eagles will be back here on the home field Tuesday at 3 against Florida State College of Jacksonville. Simmons gets the outside corner. Count now a ball and 2 strikes. And Simmons ready. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that retires the side. Simmons has struck out 5 through the first 2 innings. We go to the bottom of the second. Eagles lead 3-0. Bottom of the second, 9-1-2 due up for the Eagles. Amber Weiss, Crystal Haynes, and Kate Wilhoff. TBC got 3 in the first. Haynes, Wilhoff, and Gooden all scored. 2 of them, Wilhoff and Gooden, on the 2-run single by Tiana Hopkins. So Hopkins now 16 RBIs on the season. That leads the team. Amber Weiss will be the first Eagle to bat in the second. She had a really nice game 1. 3 for 4. 3 runs scored. Also drew a walk and drove in 2. And the first batter of the bottom of the second steps in the box. Weiss digs in. Graham looks in and delivers. And misses high for ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 on the way, and this one is on the inside corner, and we're even at 1-1. One on the way, and this one misses outside for ball two. Two balls and a strike to Weiss. And a ground ball hard, but foul down the left side. So the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Amber Weiss now hitting .500 on the season after her 3-for-4 performance in game one. Not sure what the delay is, but now Weiss is ready. Back in the box with a count of 2-2. Anisha Graham ready. Here's a 2-2. This one is low for ball 3. 9-1-2. Crystal Haynes on deck, followed by Kate Wilhoff. Three balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Another one pulled foul down the left side. So we'll redo the 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Graham ready, the payoff pitch. Line drive down the left field line, but hooking foul. That ball rolled into the corner, would have been at least 2 bases, but Weiss a little bit out in front. So another 3-2 pitch coming from Kynesha Graham. And Graham is ready, the 3-2. Ball 4 upstairs. Good at bat by Weiss. After getting 2 strikes, fouling off some pitches and working the leadoff walk. Brings up Crystal Haynes. Came into game 2 hitting .365, and she's 1 for 1, so that's gone up a little bit further. This ball gets away from the catcher, so Weiss takes second. That'll be a wild pitch charged to Graham. She's in scoring position now for Haynes. Crystal Haynes has driven in 6, a chance now to make it 7. Here's the 1-0, and hit hard, foul. Counts even now at a ball and a strike. Haynes 3 for 3 in game 1. One for 1 already in game 2. And the 1-1. Looper into right center. That's on the ground for a hit. Weiss will round third. She will score. Haynes will pull up into second with a double. That's her 5th hit of the day and her 4th run batted in. Eagles lead now 4-0. Brings up Kate Wilhoff, who walked and scored in the first. First pitch low and outside for ball 1. Wilhoff right now at .267. Tried to slap her way aboard that time and fouled it off. Ball and a strike to Wilhoff. And she chops this one foul down the third baseline. Count 1-2 on Wilhoff. Runner at second, Crystal Haynes. Nobody out. One run is in. Here's the 1-2. And this one is popped up and over the infield for a base hit. Haynes will stop at third. And Wilhoff has herself a single. And for Kate Wilhoff, her third hit of the afternoon overall, and it brings up Katie Gooden with runners at the corners and one out. Gooden bunts this one back to the box. A flip to the plate is not in time. And nobody covering second, so Gooden will go. Now the relay throw home. They have Wilhoff caught in a rundown. She's back at the bag, and Gooden back at second. Katie Gooden with an RBI. Takes second base on the play. Wilhoff at third, Gooden at second. Nobody out for Tiana Hopkins. Hopkins a two-run single her first time up, and a line drive base hit. One run is in. Here comes Gooden. She will score, and Hopkins has 4 RBIs here in game 2. That play by Katie Gooden ruled a fielder's choice, but she still gets an RBI, and now a run scored. Eagles lead 7-0. Morgan Wells lined out to the third baseman her first time up. Swing and a ground ball. Fielded by the pitcher to throw to first in time. Graham able to make the play. That's out number 1. So 1 out for Kennedy Williams, who is 1 for 1. And the first pitch to Williams, and misses up and away. It was Williams, the batter, hit the pop-up that caused the collision at second base, and she rifles this one into left, and that one is on the ground. Hopkins had to hold up and make sure that ball wasn't caught, so she's unable to advance. And we'll see how that one gets scored. It was a tough play on the run by Destiny Owens. Hopkins is at second, Williams at first, and Brittany Fry at the plate. Fry walked her first time up, and a ground ball foul down the left side. That is going as an error. So Kennedy Williams is aboard. So 2 on, 2 out. And Fry swings and fouls this one off, and she's all out in front. And down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Graham delivers, and a hard ground ball fair inside the line. Hopkins will round third. She will score. Williams motors into third, and Fry is up there at second. Eagles lead now 8-0. And it brings up Jordan Hartung. And the first pitch, ground ball to third. Throw over to first is going to get away. And a couple of runs are going to score. Hartung will stop at second. Nope, she's going to motor on into third. And she's there. That'll be an error on the third baseman. Both Williams and Fry score. And this one in the dirt for ball one. Brittany Fry credited with a double on that drive down the left field line. Driving in a run. And this one in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Amber Weiss at the plate. She started the inning with a walk. She's ahead, 2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch. Ball 3 misses outside. Three balls, no strikes. And that one on the inside corner, it's 3-1. Fans have come back to the bleachers as the rain is now completely stopped. There's a ground ball foul down the third base side. Skies have brightened up a little bit too, not quite as dark as we had a few minutes ago. Again, throughout all of game one, bright skies, no sign of any precipitation. Three balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch. In the dirt, that's ball 4. And it brings up Crystal Haynes, 2 for 2 with a run driven in and 2 runs scored. And this one is in the dirt. And Weiss will take second base. One ball, no strikes to Haynes. And this is low and inside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Graham delivers. And a ground ball up the middle into center field. 1 run is in, and Weiss will stop at third. And Crystal Haynes is 3 for 3. Kate Wilhoff at the plate. A walk, a single, and 2 runs scored, and she fouls off the first pitch. No balls and a strike. 1 out, runners at the corners. And the 0-1 to Wilhoff misses high. That evens the count at 1-1. Ball and a strike and the pitch. And Wilhoff goes right through this one, and the count is 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. that one tapped back to the pitcher, and Graham had a little trouble picking that one up, and Weiss will score. Haynes stops at second. And it brings up Katie Gooden. A walk and an RBI fielder's choice. 2 runs scored for Gooden. And she fouls off this one to even the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. And this one is outside for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. And ball 3 misses low and outside. Count of 2-1 to Gooden. And this one misses high for ball 3. No, that's ball 4. Apparently I had missed 1. And the bases are loaded with 1 out. So Haynes at third, Wilhoff at second. And Tiana Hopkins at the plate. Hopkins has a pair of 2-run singles and a run scored. One ball, no strikes, and the pitch. And Hopkins looking to do some damage with that one and fouled it off. A ball and a strike. And the pitch from Graham. Ground ball into right field, a base hit. Haynes will score. And an RBI single for Hopkins, her 5th run driven in of the ball game. Wilhoff at third, Gooden at second, Hopkins at first for Morgan Wells. Nothing out of 2, a line drive and a ground ball. And a high pop-up into left field. That one is going to be caught. Here comes Wilhoff. And that'll be a sacrifice fly and a run batted in for Morgan Wells. Two outs for Kennedy Williams. She is 1 for 2 of the runs scored. And a high pop-up. And that one will be caught by the shortstop, Aubrey Callum, and that will end the inning. Eagles have a big inning in the bottom of the second. We go to the third with Trinity leading 14-0. Tying 1 and 2 due up for the Tigers. LaVasia Palmer, Zykia Chappelle, and Ariana Card. Cheyenne Simmons, 2 innings pitched so far, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. And LaVasia Palmer steps in for the first time in game 2. She's a Tigers right fielder. And Simmons is ready. And the first pitch of the third misses outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch on the way misses outside for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. And that one is in the dirt. And it counts 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. And ball 4 will put Palmer aboard to start the third. So a runner at first, nobody out. Zykia Chappelle is 2 for 3 total on the afternoon. 1 for 1 in this game. Alicia Dial has taken over at first base for the Eagles. And a pitch low and outside for ball 1. Emma DeVivo has taken third base. 1 ball, no strikes, and a ground ball towards second. Wells will go to second, and Gooden could not hold on. Here's a runner on her way to third. The throw is in time. So that would go as a fielder's choice. And the out recorded 4-6-5 at third. So 1 out for the center fielder, Ariana Card. And Simmons with her first pitch. That is right down the middle for strike 1. No balls and a strike. Simmons delivers and misses outside. Count of 1-1. And pitch on the way is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike, and Simmons winds and delivers and gets the inside corner. Amber Weiss has moved from third base out to left field. So Jordan Hartung has come out. Here's a 2-2, and this one misses low. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at first. Simmons winds and delivers, swing and a miss. That is out number 2 and strikeout number 6 for Simmons. Brings up Aubrey Callum, the shortstop. Runner at first, 2 outs, top of the third. And Simmons ready, and Callum turns around to bunt and fouls off the first pitch. No balls and a strike. And a fly ball into right field. And that's Lana Fletcher out there in right, one that I missed. And she makes the catch to retire the side. And Elizabeth Rodriguez has gone into center in place of Kate Wilhoff. Nice running catch by Fletcher out there in right. She doesn't get to do much else besides pitch, but she made a terrific play. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the third coming up with the Eagles leading. Brittany Fry, Emma DeVivo, and Amber Weiss are the scheduled hitters for the Eagles as they come to bat in the bottom of the third. Fry has walked, doubled, and scored a run. So 4 new TBC Eagles out there on the field. Alicia Dial at first, Elizabeth Rodriguez in center, Lana Fletcher in right, and Emma DeVivo at third base. Brittany Fry leads things off with a ground ball base hit into left. So 1 pitch and a base runner for the TBC Eagles. That's her second hit of the game. And overall, that is the 3rd hit for Brittany Fry. Make that 4th. Emma DeVivo at the plate. First at bat of this game. Had a couple of chances in game 1, no hits. She's a new third baseman who put the tag on in the top half of the inning. 1 ball, no strikes, and this one misses low and outside. Brittany Fry came into game 2 hitting .319. She's now 2 for 2, so that goes up. 2 balls, no strikes to DeVivo, and that one catches the outside corner. Count of 2-1. DeVivo at the plate. Line drive, base hit into center. Fry will stop at second, and DeVivo hit that one awfully hard. So the first 2 Eagles have singled their way aboard. That's the 11th hit for the Eagles. Amber Weiss has walked twice and scored both times, and she pops this one up, and that one's going to find the grass. Fry will stop at third. Casey Johnson made the valiant effort. The ball tipped off the end of her glove, and we'll see how that one gets scored. Carlin Pointer is our official scorekeeper. Alicia Dial, her first at-bat of game 2. Nothing for 1 in game 1. And the first pitch misses outside. And that one is scored, an error. That pop-up from Weiss. 1 ball, no strikes to Dial. This one is in the dirt, making the count 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Dial swings and drills one into left. That one is up against the fence. Fry scores. And that's an RBI single for Alicia Dial. Vivo stops at third. Weiss is at second. Elizabeth Rodriguez gets her first at-bat of game 2 and takes one outside. Rodriguez started game 1, had a base hit, 2 walks, an RBI, a stolen base, and a run scored. 1 ball, no strikes, and she takes one a little bit high for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch to Rodriguez. This is up and away for ball 3. And here's a 3-0. And a strike called. Good pitch at the knees on the corner. So count of 3-1 to Rodriguez. And ball 4 misses upstairs. Rodriguez draws a bases loaded walk, so she gets a run batted in. DeVivo scores. Weiss to third. And Dial to second. Katie Gooden at the plate. And the first pitch misses low and outside. One ball, no strikes, and ball 2 is low and outside. Bases loaded, nobody out. And the 2-0 misses outside for ball 3. Three balls, no strikes, and a line drive. It's going to drop down and a base hit. That ball hit the wet dirt and stopped. And an RBI single for Katie Gooden. So Weiss scored. Dial advanced to third. Rodriguez to second. Gooden at first. And Lana Fletcher's nothing for 5 on the season, and she takes the first pitch for a strike. First at-bat of the afternoon for Fletcher. Complete game, 1 unearned run in game number 1. Got the win. Made a really nice catch in right field a half inning ago, and now her first chance to swing the bat. And she has worked the count even at 1-1. Ball and a strike. And this one is low for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Line drive caught. And there will be no other play. And Fletcher hit the daylights out of that one. Right at Tyshemia Bunkley. Heads up, and she was looking to double off Dial or anyone else. Fletcher hit that one hard, and Bunkley made a really good play. So 1 out for Morgan Wells. RBI sacrifice fly her last time up, 0 for 2 officially, and she takes the first pitch for a strike. She also hit a hard line drive caught by Bunkley at third. That was in the first inning, grounded out to the pitcher in the second. 0-1 from Graham, misses upstairs, and the count is even at 1-1. One ball, one strike, and the pitch. And this one is up and away, and it's 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike. And a changeup gets the inside corner, and the count's even at 2-2. Kennedy Williams waits on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Little looper that's going to be caught at third by Bunkley. And there are 2 away. So Kennedy Williams at the plate. She has singled, reached on an error and scored and popped up to the shortstop. She had a very good game 1, named her player of the game. Here is the pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Tyshemia Bunkley playing a very good third base for the Tigers. Don't see too many left-handers at third, but she's really handled the hot corner very well this afternoon. Here's the 1-0, and that one in the dirt for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. Alicia Dial at third. She singled and advanced on a couple of balls put into play. There's a ground ball to third, and that's Bunkley again. The throw to second, though, will not be in time, and Dial scores. That'll go down as a fielder's choice. Rodriguez at third. Gooden had the throw beaten at second. And Williams aboard at first. And the first pitch to Brittany Fry is in there for a strike. And the 0-1 low and inside. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. Drive down the left field line and foul. So count of 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Fry. She's 2 for 2, also a walk. She has scored twice. And the 1-2 on the way is low and inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Ground ball pulled foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fry digs in. Graham is ready. Here's a 2-2. And this one is low and inside to fill up the count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will be off with the pitch. Rodriguez at third, Gooden at second, Williams at first. There they go. This one is popped up, headed our way, and right on top of our little press box here. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, thank you to Jamie Bird for opening up this nice little building behind the bleachers. We're going to keep on doing that the rest of the season. 3-2, and a high fly ball, well hit towards left. It's got a chance. It is gone. That's a grand slam for Brittany Fry. Brittany Fry hits her second home run of the day, and it clears the bases. And the Eagles gather around the plate and greet Fry, who just went deep. And for Brittany Fry, that is her third home run of the season. She homered in game 1 as well, and that one came with the sacks full. And now Coach Bennett out there talking with the Tigers. I was writing down the home run. I'm wondering if they might have seen any lightning or what might have happened. Coach Farr out there near second base, and looks like everything's all right. Now I think they were just checking on Destiny Owens, make sure she was okay. She's all right. She laughs it off. And everybody heading back into position for Emma DeVivo at the plate. So base is empty, 2 outs. Not much doubt about that one off the bat of Brittany Fry. 1 ball, no strikes. DeVivo had a hard line drive single in the center her last time up. And the 1-0. Fly ball into center field. That one's going to be caught. And that ends the inning. Big blow of the inning, the grand slam from Brittany Fry. And after 3, Eagles have the lead. New pitcher for the TBC Eagles, left-hander Allie Thrash. As we start the top of the fourth, Cheyenne Simmons, 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. And Allie Thrash will face Kainisha Graham, who pops up the first pitch, Dial giving chase, but that one drops safely. Amber Weiss has taken over as the catcher. Looks like Brittany Fry has come out of the game. Morgan Wells has moved to left field. Kennedy Williams is playing second base. And there's a ground ball foul towards DeVivo at third. So Kennedy Williams, up until now, has spent the entire afternoon as a designated player. She now has a chance to play the infield. No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. And a grounder pulled foul toward the Eagles dugout. Well, Brittany, barring anything else happening, we're going to call you Game 2's player of the game. 3 for 3 plus a walk, 4 RBIs on the grand slam, and 3 runs scored. Thrash fields, throws to first in time. Had a little trouble picking it up, but regrouped and made a good, strong throw. So 1 out. And it brings up third baseman Tyshemia Bunkley, who, as I said earlier, has played a very good third base. Thrash's first pitch swung on and missed. Buckley has caught several hard line drives as she's played in front of the bag. She's also caught a few pop-ups. One of those I remember on the run. Made some good plays on ground balls as well. That one in the dirt to even the count at 1-1. Bunkley, just a freshman, has a lot more time to play softball for Voorhees. That one hits Bunkley, and she will trot on down to first. So a runner at first with 1 out. Destiny Owens coming to the plate. Alexandria Thrash makes her 8th appearance, all in relief. 9.10 ERA. Swing and a miss by Owens. Thrash now 10 1/3 innings, 24 hits, 22 runs, only 13 of those earned. She has walked 6 and struck out 9. That one gets away, and Bunkley will head on into second. That'll be a wild pitch charged to Thrash. Allie Thrash in her 3rd season of TBC Eagles softball. Junior from Katy, Texas. Also plays first base. We saw her there earlier today in game 1. And she pitches fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Destiny Owens. Ground ball back to the pitcher, then Cheyenne Simmons in the 2nd inning. And strike 3 called. And Owens is out on strikes. First strikeout for Allie Thrash. 2 outs with the runner at second for the first baseman, Casey Johnson. And Thrash ready and a pitch. And this one misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs, runner at second. Tigers batting in the top of the 4th. And the pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Down to 1-1. Thrash ready and the pitch. Misses in the dirt. Ball gets away from Weiss. And Bunkley takes third. Skies have gotten a lot darker. Still no rain. We had a little bit of rainfall earlier in the game. Here's a 2-1. And this one misses outside. Wind has picked up as you see the flag blowing almost straight towards the right field corner. 2 balls and a strike, and the pitch is upstairs for ball 4. And again, the wind really picking up now. And blowing right in our window. So there's a storm on the way. Allie Thrash delivers a strike. J.C. Johnson steals second base, and there are 2 on with 2 out. And the 0-1 is tapped foul. We don't want to have to stop the stream, but if it does start raining in, we may just have to do that. The 0-2, ground ball towards third and foul. So no balls and 2 strikes. Thrash ready and the pitch. Ground ball towards second. Williams will have a chance to make the play, and she does. And that ends the inning. Tigers get 2 base runners but do not score. And after 4.5, Eagles have the lead. Bottom of the 4th, and the Eagles have Weiss, Dial, and Rodriguez due up. We just had that great big wind gust a few minutes ago, right at the end of the top of the 4th. That's calmed down now. The wind's still pretty steady, but nothing like we had a moment ago. Weiss steps in and takes the first pitch up and away for ball 1. Amber Weiss has walked twice, reached on an error, and scored all 3 times. 1 ball, no strikes, and this one up and away for ball 2. It's Weiss, Dial, and Rodriguez, the scheduled hitters. Two balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way. Ground ball hard towards short. That's Callum. And the throw is in time, but not held on to. And Weiss is aboard. Alicia Dial at the plate. Runner at first, nobody out. So Weiss at first and the pitch. Dial takes ball 1 upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. And Graham delivers and swung on a good rip by Dial, and she fouled that one off. Trinity Christian Academy baseball is trying to get ready to start a ball game in about 20 minutes with the coming weather. Not sure if they're going to be able to get that one in. They won a game earlier today against a team from Brentwood, Tennessee. High fly ball towards right. That one is going to be caught. Lavasia Palmer puts it away for out number 1. Conquerors are playing a home game against Bartram Trail, one of the better teams in the entire state of Florida. But again, we'll see if they're able to get that one in. It's supposed to start at 6:30. They won earlier today over Ravenwood from Brentwood, Tennessee, 11-2. Rodriguez pops up the first pitch. Bunkley couldn't quite get there in time. And it drops harmlessly for strike 1. Conquerors also defeated a team from Panama City yesterday. Deanne Bozeman's school, then undefeated. Conquerors won that game also 11-2. Rodriguez takes strike 2 on the outside corner. So Conquerors baseball, they have an 8th grader by the name of Braden Harris who pitched a complete game shutout against 7A Oakleaf Monday night. Rodriguez is aboard on the ground ball. And the Eagles have 2 on with 1 out. Katie Gooden at the plate. She has driven in 2. She is 1 for 2 officially, but she's walked twice as well and scored a run. First pitch gets away, and both runners will advance. Gooden a chance to drive in 1, maybe 2. And she chases one out of the zone, and it's strike 1. Wind picking up again, still no rain or anything else, just a strong wind right now. Lana Fletcher on deck. Robbed of a base hit her last time up. This pitch misses low and away. Fletcher hit that ball that Buckley caught. Again, Buckley's played a really good third base. Here's a 2-1. And strike 2 called. Gooden knows it, and it's 2-2. Wind's blowing out over the right field fence right now. Here's a 2-2. And this one gets away. Everybody will hold. Count is full. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch. Ball 4 will put Gooden aboard. 1 out, bases loaded for Lana Fletcher. 0 for 1, but again, a hard line drive caught. Fletcher a chance to drive in 1, maybe 2. And the first pitch. And that one, Fletcher had to skip out of the way of that one, and it's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way. And swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Lana Fletcher, a junior from Lake Park, Georgia. The 1-1 is upstairs. And she's ahead in the count now, 2 balls and a strike. Fletcher enjoying her 3rd season at TBC Eagles softball. 2 balls and a strike and a pitch. And that one got the outside corner. Fletcher got her 5th win of the season in Game 1 earlier today. A complete game, not a shutout, but 1 unearned run. Here's a 2-2, and this one in the dirt. That's ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch to Fletcher. Ball 4. And Lana Fletcher has just driven in her first run of the season. Amber Weiss will score. Rodriguez the third, good in the second. And that is a run batted in for Lana Fletcher. Morgan Wells at the plate, takes one upstairs. One ball, no strikes to Wells. She's been a tough luck hitter. Has had a couple of hard hit balls caught. She did drive in a run with a sac fly, but 0 for 3 officially. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Line drive into center field. That's a base hit. Rodriguez will score. And Morgan Wells has swung the bat well all season, and that one finds a hole. Wells getting some congratulations from her teammates in the dugout who have seen her hit the ball like that again all season long, only to have it keep finding someone's glove. Kennedy Williams at the plate, and she takes the first pitch for a strike. No balls and a strike. And a ground ball right back to the box. Graham will throw to first, get the out, but an RBI for Kennedy Williams. There are 2 away. Williams drives in Gooden. Fletcher advances to third. Wells to second. Brittany Fry re-entering, and she's at the plate. I believe actually she was made the designated player when Kennedy Williams went into the field. So Fry really never did officially come out of the game. And now they're going to check to see. Oh, I think they saw some lightning, and that's the reason they're going to call everybody in. I was writing things down in the book, didn't see it myself. And they're just going to stop the inning and bring the Tigers to the plate. And we'll see how that one gets scored. And we're going to pause right here. We'll be back in just a minute. That final play of the bottom of the fourth, Lana Fletcher had broken contact with third base too soon, and that is an automatic out. And that's the reason for the end of the bottom of the fourth. So we're in the fifth. Lavasia Palmer steps up to the plate. It's Palmer, Chappelle, and Carr due up for the Tigers. And a first pitch on the inside corner for a strike. So no balls and a strike. Swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Thrash ready, and the pitch, swing and a miss at a changeup. Second strikeout for Allie Thrash. Pitcher of record will be Cheyenne Simmons. Starting pitcher must go half the game, and in a 5-inning game, she did just that. She went 3 scoreless, allowed just 1 hit, walked 2, and struck out 6. Here is Zakia Chappelle. High pop-up. Williams racing back. She will not get there, and that's a base hit for Chappelle, her 3rd of the day. So Chappelle is aboard. 1 out. Chappelle was 1 for 2 in game 1 and now 2 for 3 in game 2. So 3 for 5 on the afternoon. Here's Ariana Card. And Thrash's first pitch right down the middle for a strike. Amber Weiss back there behind the plate. Went back there 1 inning ago. And no balls and a strike. 1 out and a pitch. A changeup in there for strike 2. Snap throw to first gets away, and that will allow Chappelle to take second. She's rounding second, heading to third. The throw is not in time. That'll go as a 2-base error, putting the runner at third. There's 1 out. Ariana Card now a chance to drive in a run. No balls, 2 strikes. Aubrey Callum waiting on deck. No balls, 2 strikes. Thrash delivers. Strike 3 right down the middle. That is out number 2, and it brings up Aubrey Callum. Thrash ready with the first pitch, and that one misses outside. Well, hopefully we'll be able to play tomorrow's games with the storm approaching apparently. We're scheduled to begin at 11 a.m. against Miami Hamilton from Hamilton, Ohio. Popped up. This should do it. Thrash is going to call it herself, and that's the ball game. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 25, Voorhees nothing. Eagles have a big day at the plate. They sweep the doubleheader, now 7-14 on the season. These are the first games for Voorhees, and they will go to Edward Waters University tomorrow, and the Eagles will play Miami Hamilton. Well, we want to thank everybody for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Again, Cheyenne Simmons the winner with 3 scoreless innings. Allie Thrash goes 2. And that's it. For Dean Bureau on camera, Jamie Bird and Amber Bird, our game day coordinators, head coach Leah Bennett, and athletic director John D. Jones. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.